Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. Today I have a huge unboxing here. There's 6 boxes, some really big snakes for future projects. One that I'm actually going to start kicking off right now as soon as I unbox them, and a couple that are for next season. So let's get into it. I have no idea which order these guys are in. So we are gonna start. We're gonna get surprised as we open them up. This one here, I know which one it is. He is a clown male, and he's basically going to replace my leopard clown male that I have now. This is sort of like an upgrade over the leopard clown male that I have. I'm actually probably gonna be placing him up on Morph Market. I'm pretty sure he proved himself to be a good breeder this year, so I think I'm going to be putting him up on Morph Market because this is an upgrade. This guy is a clown, super pastel, leopard, yellow belly, and he is absolutely stunning. Look at that snake. A little chilly, but he is alive and kicking. He is awesome. So he's going to be a really big part of my breeding plans. I am trying to get a couple extra clown females. I actually have one het clown female right now, and I'm even trying to prove her out. That's who I bred my leopard clown to. But the other thing that I'm trying to do with him is I have a pastel entry freeway breeder female, and since he's yellow belly, I'm going to try to hit some freeways out of that combo next season, and they'll all be het clown as well. So, you know, if I could hit super pastel, leopard, entry, freeway, I'm gonna have a good year with those snakes. So that's what my plans are for him, and just clowns in general. He's definitely going to be a huge part of that, but he's an awesome looking snake. Again, super pastel, yellow belly, leopard, clown, male, who is about 200 some grams or so. So he'll definitely be ready next season to breed for me. All right, so let's get to number 2 here. Who's this from? Reptile Collective. I believe I know which one this is. I believe this is my Sterling Sandblast Pied. And if any of you know what Sandblast is, that is the Urban Camo project. And that is the big thing that I decided to invest in this year, you know, on top of the freeways. I really want to work on the Urban Camo project. Urban Camos are kind of a neat, I cannot figure out how this bag is tied. A neat combo that Brandon Osborne from Osborne, I think Reptiles, figured out. It's a super cinnamon, pastel, sandblast, het piebald. And that's the kind of the key to it, is it needs to be het piebald, not pied. And I'll post a picture here of what an Urban Camo looks like. They are just stunning snakes. So this girl will play into that project. Maybe next year, I'm not sure. She's about 500 grams or so, so I mean, she needs to put on a decent amount of weight. She is a good size right now. She looks like she has a nice fat belly. She is just an awesome snake. So she's super pastel cinnamon sandblast pied. So she'll definitely help, you know, try to hit that gene combo when you're trying to make the Urban Camos. I can't really pair her up to a pied male, but I can pair her up to a het pied male, and that'll help better odds of getting that het pied combo out of it. But she's a good size. Like I said, she's like 500 grams, so we'll see. She's about 1.5 years, 2 years old, so she's definitely going to be in the right age range, you know, when next year comes along. But it just depends on how much weight she can put on between now and then. But she's definitely going to be a very big part of that project for me in the future, since she does carry that Pied and Sandblast. Sandblast is still kind of hard to find. There's not a lot of snakes with it. 50% of them are probably from Osborne Reptiles. But just getting any females that I can find with Sandblast in it that have, cinnamon or pastel are definitely a huge plus, or even Pied or Het Pied. So she's definitely going to be a big part of that. And I'm not sure. I think probably one of these two big boxes here is my male for the Sandblast project. So I'm really excited to get to him and open him up. All right, number 3. Got some peanuts in here. It's kind of neat. It feels like Christmas. I have no idea who's what and where, and which one's opening up. I know what I have coming. I just don't know who's in which box until I open it up. Let's see who's in here. Ooh, this one's a big get, because she'll be definitely breeder size. This girl is a Freeway Pied female. So that's yellow belly, asphalt, and Pied. Huge. I think Freeway is probably the more sought after combo of the yellow belly combos over top of Highway. She's an awesome snake. I was originally going to pair her up to Zeus, who's my pastel leopard phantom Highway male for next season. But I'm thinking, because I have that male I just pulled out, that clown male, I'm probably going to pair them up, because then I'd have Het Clown, Het Pied. All the babies will be Het Clown, Het Pied, plus I have a possibility of making Freeways out of it too. So that's probably what she's going to be paired up to. She's about 900 grams or so. She's actually a pretty good size. She'll more than definitely be ready to breed next season. And she could probably be up to 2,000 grams by then, which is awesome, because she will definitely be healthy size and produce potentially a very big clutch of eggs. She's really awesome. I love the pattern on them. She actually has kind of reduced from the other Freeway Pieds I've seen. Some of them have had more pattern going down their backs. She's very splotchy, but she is awesome. She has a good size too. So I'm extremely happy about this girl as well. Awesome. Another awesome snake. I almost forgot about her, which is kind of crazy, because she's actually probably one of the bigger ticket items I got. All right, so we're number 4. I know what the last 2 are. I know what this one is too. This girl is from Rec Room Reptiles. It's a female Mahogany Gargoyle pastel. Gargoyle being cinnamon HRA. So this girl is going to play into the camo project too. Plus she's mahogany. Now with cinnamon and HRA, it's an allelic combo. So she's guaranteed to pass cinnamon or HRA to all of her babies, which is a very big key to the whole camo project, because you need to have super cinnamon. And from when I was talking to Brandon from Osborne Reptiles, there hasn't been a whole lot of exploration into which genes in the 8-ball combo or the 8-ball complex work best with Urban Camo, because most of it's been done with cinnamon or black pastel, the majority of it being done with cinnamon, but HRA plays into that too. So there's a potential that she could be making some cinnamon HRA Urban Camos, which would be, I think, firsts. I also don't have any mahogany in my collection, which is a gene I'd like to get more of. It's an awesome dark gene. So I mean, there could be a mahogany HRA cinnamon Urban Camo coming out of this next year, if she's up to size. So let's see her. Ooh. She is so cool looking. She is so dark. It's funny, these lights almost brighten her up too much to the point where you can't even tell how dark she is. She is a really cool snake. She's my closest to an all black ball python that I have. I have my silver bullet, which is a super cinnamon pastel, but she has a ton of like the artifacting going down her back, and I actually call her Oreo because she has like patches of kind of creamy whites. This girl has a little bit of pattern, and it actually is a lot brighter in the camera than it is in person. But she's dark. She's got jet black eyes. She's about the 500 to 600 gram range. So, you know, with any luck, she'll be ready to breed next season, but, you know, it just depends on how she eats. Excuse me. So she's awesome. She is, again, mahogany, cinnamon, gargoyle, pastel. So she is definitely going to be in the plans for my camo project in the future. She's just really cool looking. I'm really excited to see her get bigger. I want to see what she looks like as she's bigger, because I don't have really too many dark females. Wow. I think I'm actually most impressed by how she looks out of everything I've opened so far. But I got two left. One's just a big breeder female that I got for a good price, and the other is the Sandblast male, which I'll open last. But really cool snake. I really like her. I'm really curious to see what she looks like as she grows up. All right, so this is just a big female breeder. She's a lesser GHI. I do not have any GHI in females, so I wanted to get that. And I have my cinnamon GHI mahogany male that I was actually starting to pair him up to females. He did breed to my sterling lesser female, but the other girls I was pairing him up to, they didn't lock at all, which is okay, because it turns out that my Sandblast male can actually be paired up to the three other females that he didn't, that the GHI Mojave male didn't pair up to, and I could possibly make Sandblasts this year. Even though it's late in the season, this male that I'm opening up is actually already a breeder, and those females are all three females that are ready to go. So let's see. This bag is really taped shut, huh? There we go. So she's GHI lesser. She was not bred this year. I don't know if she was proven or not. She is a big girl though. I think she's over 2,000 grams, over 2,500 grams even. Yeah, she's definitely over 2,500 grams. She's humongous. So GHI, the gotta have it gene. It's a darker gene. It really works well, obviously, with stuff in the Blue-Eye Lucy complex. Typically, you see it with Mojave, but this looks very similar to what the GHI Mojave looks like. She's GHI lesser. She is huge. She is hefty, and you know, she can be paired up this season too. So I'd like to get some super GHIs out of that combo. It's really neat because I can get super GHIs out of it, but I'll also be able to get Mojave lessers out of it, which are all white Blue-Eye Lucies. So it'd be kind of neat to see a clutch where there's babies that are coming out that are really dark and babies that are coming out that are pure white. Very, very contrasty. Very, very good Instagram post. But she's really pretty. She's really big. Look at that. That's a big, heavy snake. She's a really good size. I'm actually really, really happy about her too. She's in really good body condition. Very alert. And she will be put right into the breeding plans this season too. So score one for Blind Strike Exotics. All right, now let's get to the grand finale, the big get for me this week. All right, so this is the big male for the camo project. So he is directly from Brandon Osborne. Let's see, that's what a camo looks like there. This guy's got a ton of genes in him. So he's banana, sterling, which is cinnamon super pastel, Sandblast, which is required for Urban Camos, and 100% Het Pied, which again is a requirement for the Urban Camos. So basically, he'd be an Urban Camo if he had another cinnamon gene, but he doesn't. So he is going to be a huge part of my collection at this point. Now, I have the Super Cinnamon Pastel, who could make some camos. She locked up to my GHI Cinnamon Mojave male a couple times, but she hasn't ovulated or grown follicles yet, so I'm not really certain that they really did anything. I have a Sterling female, which is the Cinnamon Super Pastel that he never locked with, and I have a Black Pastel that I paired up with Danky King 1 or 2 times, and they did lock. But she doesn't look like anything's happening with her yet either. So hopefully, all 3 of those females were not, didn't go with those other males, and I'm going to try to pair him up to all 3 of them. He is, it's kind of hard to see. You can see on his head, there's a little bit of a neat kind of head stamp paradox going on there. He's really just kind of all yellow. You know, there's a little bit of those banana marks everywhere. You really can't see what the Sandblast does in him. He's not like super remarkable in and of himself, other than the fact of what genes he has, but what he's going to produce is out of this world. So I'm really excited about him. Really, he can go right into breeding for me, like right now. He's ready to go. And my 3 females that I have here are ready to go. And, you know, we potentially have, you know, we have the potential to make some Urban Camo babies this year, by the end of this year. So that's really exciting. I'm really hoping these 3 females didn't take with the other males. I'm hoping that I can slide him into there and he just starts rolling. And he's the reason why I'm getting rid of Danky King. I really don't think I need 2 banana males in my collection. And he's going to fit that role more than well than Danky King will. So awesome, big day. I actually have 1 more female coming in, I think tomorrow, that didn't make it yesterday. And that's probably going to be it for unboxings. Maybe 1 or 2 more, but the rest is going to be basically snakes, snake babies, snake eggs. I have, I think, 6 females right now that I'm assuming are going to be laying eggs by the beginning of April all at the same time. And then there's probably 3 to 6 more that are going through building follicles right now. So the next 2 months are going to be super busy with collecting eggs. And then by the time those are laid, the ones that I already have are going to start hatching. So super busy couple months here. Plus I still have males that I'm pairing up because none of my Blue-Eyed Lucy females have ovulated. They've had a ton of locks, but I haven't seen an ovulation yet. Princess, my biggest female, had 4 locks, and she did shed, so I'm hoping she's one of the females that is ready to, that is actually going to lay eggs at the beginning of April. But I still have 5 Blue-Eyed Lucy females that didn't ovulate yet, so hopefully they're coming up soon because they're going to make some pretty babies too. But that's it for today. Here is my new, I don't know what his name's going to be, maybe Danky King 2.0. He is awesome. Beautiful snake. Big, huge powerhouse male. And hopefully I get some Urban Camos this year. Thanks for stopping by. Please remember to like and subscribe. See you next time.